Hello everybody, welcome back to the action here. It's the Trilby Tour Grand Final 2023. As you can see, we come out to one of our favourite holes here. It's the 6th, it's the par 3, and we're actually catching up with the group that we left off with in the first broadcast. Yes, it's your Group 5, the 940 tee time with Grace Anderson, Freya Moores and Ruby Sutton. And right now, it's Ruby Sutton who's just about to play her tee shot. First shot actually was Freya Moores, and it was a wonderful effort as well. There is a nearest to pin competition here as well. Ryan Wardle, I believe, so far is bagging the prize, courtesy of Motor Caddy, but a long way to go. This is only Group 5, of course. There's a total of 43 players. The final group tee off at 11:30, so they will head out during this broadcast. So by the time we cut off for this one and get ourselves back in for a spot of lunch, every single player will be out on the course for the 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final. Here live at Dundonald Links. I hope you enjoyed the first tee action. Now, we're here at the par 3 6. We've never ever caught a hole-in-one live. Either is it going to be today? Who knows? And here on the tee right now is Grace Anderson. Plays off 9, of course. What can she do? Up it comes. You can see actually the flag how much it's still billowing with wind. It's a good. Oh, I think it's just rolled back a little bit, hasn't it? It's certainly Ruby Sutton with the best shot so far in this segment. Now the players are going to make their way down to us now. Just a little note on this hole here. There is a pot bunker just off to my right. It's actually not too bad if you're far away from the bank, but if you're right up against the edge, you're in an awful lot of trouble. However, it's not the worst place to be because there is quite a lot of room to work with on the green. And where the pin is cut, it's almost dead centre actually, but it undulates wildly, the 6th green here at Dundonald. You might not quite be able to see it on the camera. Grace Anderson's has just held just on the fringe at the front edge of the green there, so she's not in too bad a position. But certainly, I believe it was Ruby Sutton with, was it Ruby or was it Freya? Actually, I think it was Freya, wasn't it, with the best shot there out of the trio. This is Group 5. Grace Anderson, Freya Moores, Ruby Sutton. Don't forget, do get involved with us as well. This is an interactive show. We want to hear from you. We've been asking you the question in the opening broadcast, and we want to ask you it again. Get your comments coming in because we've just had the Solheim Cup, Europe retaining the Solheim Cup against the USA. Next week, of course, we've got the Ryder Cup again. So where's better to play golf? Simple. Europe or the USA? Tell us. And tell us where in Europe as well, by the way. Let us know. Who's got the best golf courses? Is it the USA or is it Europe? There's no right or wrong answer except that Europe is the right answer. So this is Ruby Sutton now in a little bit of trouble there. But as I said, with the pin cut so centre, there's a lot of green to work with. Unfortunately unable to get it out this time. Can be tricky, can't it? Ruby Sutton out of Oaks, plays off 11. Normally throughout the 3 events we've had so far on a Trilby Tour, there's division splits. Division 1 men, Division 2 men and the female category. Division 1 is for handicaps 14.9 or lower for male players. Division 2 for male players, handicap between 15 and 24 for female. It's handicap up to a max of 28. However, slightly different because it's the grand final. We are just going to have one outright winner. Last time I looked, Harry Mukherjee was a man flying at the top end of the leaderboard. It is Stableford scoring today. I actually just spoke to Norman Kane as well. Of course, he was the men's Division 1 champion at Springs back in July. Not going so well. He's blobbed a few holes. Doesn't look like it's going to be his day today. Although still got the back 9 to go. Anything can happen. But these conditions really are blowing a gale. I'm pleased to say we do have blue skies now, which is the difference. We didn't have that when we were at the first tee earlier this morning. All the videos that we film today live, you can go back and watch as well. Best places to do it, probably live sport now on YouTube or at Golf by Darwin Escapes. If you're watching at either of those, please do hit subscribe as well, especially at live sport now because we're bringing you this golf. It's completely free to watch, completely free. If you hit subscribe, it just means you don't miss any of our other live golf that we bring you as well. We work with a number of Pro Tours too, so it's no subscription to pay. Just hit that subscribe button, completely free to do. is Freya Moore's just holing out there. I think Ruby Sutton's picked the ball up, hasn't she? She's just going to walk off. Here's Grace Anderson now. Oh, it's pushing right. Pushing right. In it drops. Let's very quickly just grab a quick word with Freya here, shall we? And just find out how it's going. Freya, very quickly, I know you're mid-round, of course, but how's it going out there?
It's good. A bit windy though.
Are you still not cold, are you?
No, still not cold.
You're a hardy soul, you are.
And the sun's come out, so we're all good.
It's a perfect day to be playing a little bit of golf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Best of luck, guys. I'll let you crack on. I don't want to keep you too long, because I appreciate people do want to get on with things. So we'll let them head through to the 7th nearest to pin competition here as well. Let's just double check. Let me just go have a quick look for you, and I will find out. If you've got a friend or family member playing as well today, do drop them a message of support. I know they will go back and watch it, and we can put them on screen as well. So if you do want to give a shout out to a player, drop a message in the comments section. Probably best place is YouTube. So last one now, or Golf by Darwin Escapes, or even Women in Golf magazine as well. And we can show them on screen, just so long as you do keep it clean. So Jason Date-Chong, he had a good start here, went well. However, Ryan Wardle is now the current nearest the pin leader, so going very good. Now, 2022, last year, Andrew Corson took the title here at Dundonald. Is he going to be able to do it again? We caught up with him at the first tee. Let's hear what he had to say. We have a quick chat, please. Now, this is familiar territory for you, of course. 2022, you became champion. You're here to win today, aren't you?
I'm going to give it a go, yeah, absolutely.
Now, you didn't have to qualify, so it's been quite comfortable. In fact, I think you actually commented on one of the streams a little bit earlier, said you're looking forward to coming back here. Very difficult conditions, though.
It's pretty much identical to last year.
Is it?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's I don't mind it being like this, to be fair. It'll probably suit my game a bit, so looking forward to it.
It's Scotland in September. Yeah. I mean, we've kind of got to expect it. 39, I think, did it last year. Is it similar again?
I'd like to think I've lost 3 shots. So if I get 36, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But whether that'll be enough today, I don't know. It depends on the weather. I think later on the weather actually picks up. It's not so bad.
It's supposed to get better, isn't it?
Yeah,
a bit of a disadvantage going out now, maybe.
Yeah, but it's the way. Sometimes it can go the other way. So you never know, do you? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I played the course yesterday. It's playing lovely as you'd expect up here. But yeah, it's going to be a tough task today. Definitely. It certainly
is. Thanks for talking to us, Nigel. I'll let you get yourself ready. Thanks for talking to us. There you go. That was Andrew Corson this morning at the first. He had the honour of the opening tee shot as well. Just left off the fairway, but in a solid position. We'll keep it up to date with the scores. We will bring the leaderboard up for you shortly. Not just yet. Let's just let this group go through. This is Group 6. Your 10 o'clock tee time. John Stott and Graham Wilson. John plays off 6, Graham plays off 10. John's out of Elderslie and Graham is out of Glasgow, 25 miles or so up the road, so not that far away. Perhaps a little bit of home advantage here for Graham Wilson. Let's see how he gets on. So here we go. At the par 3 6th here at Dundonald. We have never ever caught a hole-in-one live. Could it be today? Could this be the moment? Gentlemen, over to you. It's long, but it's held. Stopped nicely, actually. It's going to be a difficult putt, though. He's going to have to go uphill. Then it's... Next shot coming in. One's already on the dance floor. Where's this one going to be? And it's just short. In fact, I think it's gone into the bunker front edge of the green. Whilst the players make their way down, let's just give you a quick glimpse of the leaderboard. We'll give you a longer look shortly, but let's just quickly pop it on screen so you can get a feel for how things are going here on the Trilby Talk. Who's making moves here? First group went out at 9 o'clock this morning, so starting to the first opening groups now starting to make their way towards the back 9 here at Dundonald Links. As I say, final group go out at 11:30. I'm not even sure what time it is. 18 minutes past 11. There you go, just proof that we are live here. Yes, this Monday morning at Dundonald Links. There's the leaderboard on your screen. It certainly is looking good here. Right, that's a quick look at the leaderboard. Let's take that down because we do have John Stott and Graham Wilson making their way. Just a 2-ball this one, so expect them to get through quite quickly. In fact, they are a little bit behind actually the group ahead on 7. That 3-ball, the ladies are Grace Anderson, Ruby Sutton and Freya Moores. But here come the 2 gentlemen now. We'll grab a quick word with one of them once they've managed to hole out. So there is a birdie opportunity, a good chance to get some good points on the board here at the par 3 6th. We will bring you plenty of action across the back 9 a little bit later too. What's up? I'll tell you what, it's not a bad effort. Stop, stop, stop. Might even get a bit of kickback. Not a bad effort at all there. Could get away with a net par. It'll be tricky. Now this is an outright birdie opportunity here. This is John Stott now with the birdie opportunity. Go on, go on, pushing right. Some very, very good effort from there though. It's a long way back. First half of the putt uphill, then it goes downhill, so very difficult indeed. And he's a few feet away, but a great opportunity to get off here at the par 3 6th with a net par. This is for a net par as well, always going left unfortunately. It's almost right on John Stott's line, but he does put it away. A bogey 4 there for Graham Wilson. This now for par for John Stott. Yes, almost walked it home as well, he knew it. Did a lovely tee shot. Let's grab a quick word with him as well. I just want to find out what clubs they're playing. Right, Graham, how you doing? All right? Not bad, yeah, not bad, thank you. Let's just quickly grab John a nice little par there, but it's a nice tee shot. What do you have in your hand?
9.
9. How's it been going today?
Yeah, tough start.
Yeah.
That's 2 pars in a row.
Is it?
So the wins are grueler.
You're the man to watch on the back nine, is it always say?
I'm hoping so. I had 20 points yesterday coming back in.
Okay.
So,
Wow. Oh, blimey, did you hear that? 20
Yeah.
points coming in. Okay.
So
Top
we'll
man.
see how it goes.
Best of luck, John. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. Next group, I think, are just finishing up on 5. So let's pop the camera around on them, shall we? And let's just bring that leaderboard back in so you can have a slightly longer look at it as well. I gave you a brief glimpse before, but here's a longer look at the leaderboard. Once we've finished out on course here for this particular broadcast, we're going to stick around here at the par 3 sixth. There's 43 players in total. We're going to give you a glimpse of absolutely everybody. Every player will have some airtime, so if you do have a friend or family member in the field, you will see them at some point. So far, we've covered off the first 6 groups. So if you've got a player in the first 6 groups, they have had airtime so far. But of course, we're going to follow the stories later. Whoever's leading, we're going to be following them home down 18 as well. 15 groups in total. We have brought you 6 so far. Plenty more action to come. But here's a little look at the leaderboard right now. Do get your comments coming in as well. If you've got a friend or family member playing, drop them a message of support. I do know the players do go back and watch and check it out. Please like, comment and share as well. We are trying to get this out to as many people as possible. It's the Trilby Tour 2023 Grand Final, and boy oh boy, it is an absolute cracker. So we'll just leave that leaderboard on screen just for a little bit longer, just whilst we wait for the next group to come down. And I have to turn the page on my tee sheet. It's going to be a 10 o'clock tee time. Group 7 of Robert Dreelan, Steve Hinchcliffe and Leslie Boswell. Leslie Boswell, plenty of experience here at Dundonald. In fact, he won the Division 1 men's title earlier in the year. So looking forward to that one. Now, whilst we wait for the groups to come through, we did actually see, at the start of this broadcast, we weren't live, but we saw Trevor Lowton. Now, Trevor Lowton hold out an absolute monster. And we actually caught up with him as well. He's a 2 handicapper, plays out of KP. We caught up with him just before he got his round underway this morning. And here's what he had to say ahead of the grand final. Roll VT. Chaps, I hope you like a bit of wind.
Yeah, I know. I came up here a month ago for a couple of practice rounds, and the first day was just like this. It was horrendous.
Did you come up yesterday? Did you get around in yesterday?
No, I decided not to bother because it was pouring down when as we were travelling up, and I thought, no, I'm not going to get everything wet through.
But the weather's going to get better. The reports are it's going to get better. So, what's the plan for the sort of first 2 or 3 holes? Is it just, let's just get through?
Well, first 2 are downwind now, so I'll try and par the first 2, and then because I haven't got any shots to play with hardly, and then 3 and 4 is going to be a struggle back into the wind.
How does it feel to be here playing in the Trilby Tour Grand Final?
It's fantastic. I mean, thanks to Ashley for inviting me. KP captain, so thanks to him for inviting me to play at the KP, and just fantastic to have qualified. Really, it's a real bonus. This.
I have to say, we've been at KP a couple of times, of course, with Trilby Tour. I've done it with another tour as well. Beautiful place, KP.
Yes, it is. It is, and Darwin have done a tremendous job. Over the last few years, especially with the drainage, they spent a lot of money on the course, and it's top class now.
Fantastic. Best of luck. Thanks so much to Trevor. Really appreciate it. There you go, Trevor Lowton getting himself ready and prepared. There you go, that was Trevor Lowton a little bit earlier. We are just waiting for the next group to come through. They won't be too far away, although we did just have that 2-ball. Perhaps this gives us the perfect opportunity as well to say a big thank you to our partners. The Trilby Tour, of course, is an amateur event, but the likes of Glenmuir, Motor Caddy and Sunderland of Scotland put in prizes up, getting involved, enabling us to run these fantastic events. And with the weather being a little bit chilly today, it's a bit windy, we had a little bit of rain earlier. Sunderland of Scotland, as we know, are sort of wet weather, cold, breezy weather specialists for your golf clothing. And they've got a range out that we can just have a quick look at now whilst we wait for the next group to come through. Let's roll VT. There you go. Big thank you to our partner Sunderland of Scotland. We're just waiting for the next group to come through. I think I can see them actually on the 5th green now. Whilst we do wait, somebody's not here actually. It's a real shame, but Sue Miller's not here. She's not playing, but she was a winner at KP, the female category at Yorkshire. During the Championship of Yorkshire. We did manage to grab a word of her after a round with her caddy too. Unfortunately, she won't become grand final winner, but she was champion of Yorkshire. Let's hear from her after that event at KP. Rob Eaty. Right, everybody, I'm delighted to say we have your ladies champion of Yorkshire on the Trilby Tour is Sue Miller with a score of 37 Stableford points. Sue, congratulations. How does it feel to get a win?
Absolutely fantastic. Wasn't expecting it at all.
Now you are helped a little bit. You know this place very well, don't you?
I do. I've played here for many years, and I think course knowledge has definitely helped chipping and putting today. Yeah.
I was talking to a lot of people, actually. Some people who have played before we get blown over here. Some people have played, some people haven't, and they went quite aggressive on the front nine and then realised that actually they've got to play a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, I would say so. That's definitely. Yeah.
Now, could you have got the win without caddy here?
Definitely not. No, thank you very much to this lady. She's taught me all I know over the years, and she's been a tremendous help, lining me up, doing everything to help me out today. So yes,
it's been a joy. We've had a right good laugh, haven't we? Really good laugh.
And that's what it's about. What is it like playing on a Trilby Tour?
It's a bit nerve-wracking, but we played in the Yorkshire League this year, and I think that sort of gave us a bit of confidence out there today. Yeah, definitely helped.
Well, congratulations, ladies. So, Sue, you are the champion of Yorkshire. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
There you go. No Sue Miller here. She did qualify, of course, but other commitments. But great to hear from her. It's been a wonderful season on the Trilby Tour in 2023. We started the season here at Dundonald Links. Then we moved to KP in July. A week after, we had the Championship of Oxfordshire at Springs. And now here we are back for the grand final. Fingers crossed, it looks like we might be about to have some players heading this way. We did just have a 2-ball before Graham Wilson and John Stott, so hence the reason they're motoring ahead a little bit. So we are just waiting now here for Group 7, which will be Robert Dreelan, Steve Hinchcliffe, Leslie Boswell. Robert Dreelan out of South Chesterfield plays off 10. Steve Hinchcliffe plays off 9. Out of Windlesham, a track I've had the pleasure of playing myself, Leslie Boswell plays off 11. Out of Fairmont St Andrews. We are very hopefully, I really hope we don't have too long to wait here. Let's just pop that leaderboard back on screen, shall we, whilst we do hang around and wait. Don't go anywhere, do stick around. Remember, we are asking you the question as well, with the Solheim Cup having just been played out and the Ryder Cup coming up very shortly. We want to know from you in the comments section, where's better to play golf? Who has the best golf courses? Is it Europe or is it America, USA? I was going to say Scotland then. But we're in Scotland, and of course Scotland's in Europe, so that wouldn't make any sense at all. So Europe or the USA, where is better to play golf? Take everything into consideration as well. You know, you've got the Masters in America, of course, all the courses where they play the US Open, the US PGA. Then again, we've got Scotland, we've got Ireland, some crackers in England, of course the Ryder Cup taking place in Rome. So here's a little look at the leaderboard. Stick with it. We'll keep the leaderboard on screen just whilst we do wait for the next group to come through. And do get your comments coming in as well. Do show some support for the players if you do have a friend or family member. We did have a few comments in the first broadcast as well. We can show them on screen too. Well, whilst we're waiting, it is a glorious day. Where we're based, unfortunately, we don't have a particularly great vantage point of a lot else going on the course here. There is, though. If you come over to me, actually, Leon, what we can do is show everybody. We've got our paper mill here. It's quite very scenic here. We've got, obviously, we've got the sea just over there. But here is the paper mill as you drive in. We're just outside Irvine in Scotland, on the west coast in Ayrshire, as you can see. And look at that paper mill there, what a cracker. churning out a bit of work today. Really adds an air of atmosphere. We've got a train line running parallel with the course as well. And we've got a number of courses along the west coast of Scotland which are absolutely stunning. We'll just leave that leaderboard on screen for a little bit longer. A little delay just whilst we wait for that next group to come through. The fifth is actually a long par 5. So whilst we continue to wait here, we may as well hear from another one of our partners as well. Here at the par 3 6th hole, there's the nearest to pin competition. Ryan Wardle's leading that at the minute. And if he does end up winning the prize, it's a prize courtesy of Motor Caddy. So let's hear from them now, one of our very valued partners. It's Roll VT. Yes, welcome back. Thank you to Motor Caddy. I'm delighted to say as well, we do have the next group coming through. I've just decided to try and run off and find them just as I've made it almost halfway down the par 3 6. They just suddenly magically appear. So we are about to get back into the action on course live here at Dundonald Links, the Trilby Tour Grand Final 2023. It's going to be Robert Dreeland, Steve Hinchcliffe and Leslie Boswell. So here we go, getting ready to load up. Par 3 6 here. It's not actually the shortest hole on the course. The 11th is. We filmed from there a little bit earlier in the year. We might even go back there just after lunch because it is a cracking place to watch the action. Another dangerous pot hole. But from the white markers, it's 139 yards here at the 6th, 114 from the reds, par 3. Second par 3, the 4th is also a par 3. 4 par 3s in total. There's another one at the 11th, another one at 15. Here we go. And it's just trickling on actually the green, front edge of the green. Might just be down in that little slope. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. It's safe. A good 20, 25 footer though from there. Next player up. Nearest to pin, still held by Ryan Wardle here. Freya Moores did go close actually at the start of this broadcast, didn't she? Wasn't far off. Still blowing a gale, as you can see. It's something the players have to factor in. No surprise though on the west coast of Scotland on a links course. Par for the course, really. Flag is fluttering. When we were here early in the year, shorts and t-shirts we were in. It was that warm. Oh, how a few months can completely change matters. Conditions, different course. Really today with the conditions. Another one on the dance floor though. 2 for 2 so far. Can we make it a hat trick? Go on. Oh, what a shot. Well, we have a new leader. No doubt about that. We have a new leader for the nearest to pin competition here at the 6th. What a beauty. Could that be the winner for the Motor Caddy prize? Nearest to pin competition here. I think there's another one at 11 as well. My word, we'll speak to him. These three players, Robert Drury, Steve Heathcliff, Leslie Boswell. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Leslie. I'll find out for you. We'll grab them, find out what they had in their hand as well. But what a beautiful tee shot that was. What is he? 2 foot away, 1.5 foot. Brilliant. A confident swagger as he strides towards the green. And rightly so as well. Well, it's shots like that, isn't it? That make you keep coming back to play the game. That was wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to have a bit of a giggle with him now as well. Good. Brilliant. We're not worthy. How you doing? All right. Yeah.
You're in
Yeah.
camouflage
I
behind
know,
the tree.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see you. He said, you didn't know? I said, no, I didn't know.
It's just so I could just pop out, you know. Good point by Leslie. I am quite camouflaged actually today in my green waterproof. Can't see me when I hide in the trees. Oh, stopping short. It's a good effort though. Should be able to walk away with a net par here. This is Leslie now. Winner here earlier in the year in the men's Division 1 category. Plays off 11, just up the road at Fairmont St Andrews. Well, just up the road. Across Scotland towards Edinburgh. Fairmont St Andrews Way. Of course, we know well. Drove all the way to Scotland to cover a Fado Series their event. Got there. And due to fog, it had to be cancelled. Anybody who knows that side of Scotland and Fairmont will be familiar with the tale of the weather there. Very unpredictable. It just did not lift. 7-hour drive there, 7-hour drive back, 5 minutes of broadcasting, cancelled event. There it goes. Lovely stuff. And here we go now, the moment. Spoke to him in the clubhouse earlier. Yes, come on. Let's go get it. We've got to go talk to him, haven't we? We've got to have a word with him. We'll wait for him to come over. Well, well, well. What is it about us coming to film you, eh?
Good, isn't it? It's easy.
What do you have in your hand?
Pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge. I mean, that was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Close.
Is the rest of the day going like that so far?
No. First 2 holes were good, and then wind picks up, and it's what is this?
Do you want us to follow you around for the rest of the day? Should we do that?
Please.
Yeah. Well done, Robert. Take care. Good stuff, mate. There you go. That's right there. That was Robert Dreelan there. An absolute beauty. In fact, we'll just wait for the next group. So we'll keep the camera on and we can probably catch their tee shots if we just move around a little bit here at 7. We don't need to go all the way. We'll just catch it here whilst we just wait for the next group to come through. But that was group 7. And Robert Dreelan takes the lead in the nearest to pin competition at the par 3-6 with an absolute beauty. That will take some beating. Boy, oh boy, that will take some beating. So here they are, they're making their way to the par 4 7th here at Dundonald. We'll just watch their tee shots whilst we wait for the group behind. I can't imagine they're going to be far. Did have their bit of the gap, didn't we, for this group? There was a 2-ball ahead in group 6, so we'll just stick with group 7 right now as they tee off here at the par 4 7th. A reminder, Robert Dreelan, Steve Hinchcliffe, Leslie Boswell, Robert Dreelan with that beautiful tee shot with his pitching wedge in. Walks off the 6th with a birdie. That will do his scoring the world of good. Stableford scoring, remember here, most points wins. It's that simple. No division titles this time round. It's the grand final. 1 winner overall. Now, if there's a male winner, we will announce. If there's a male overall winner, we will announce who's the top scoring female. If there's an overall female winner, we will announce the top scoring male winner. So there's still all up for grabs. That was Steve Hinchcliffe there out of Windlesham. Now here is Robert. Tee shot on as well. He's a brave man, braver than me. Blimey. Power. Thumbs up from Warwick Dreelan there, and rightly so as well. He's certainly played the best shot we've caught on camera so far today. Just wait for the next group to come through. Hopefully it won't be as long as we've just had the gap for. So let's just pop that live leaderboard on screen and see how things have changed over the last 5 or 10 minutes or so since we last had a look. Is that leaderboard being set alight? Who is going to become a champion? 39 points did it last year. Andrew Corson. We heard from him a little bit earlier. We caught up with him live in broadcast. We've heard from him in this broadcast as well. All of the content that we film throughout the course of the day stays where it is. So wherever you're watching this right now, do keep checking back throughout the course of the day. We don't just keep it going live for one long continuous broadcast. We like to break it up into bite-sized chunks. We put the text up so you know exactly where we are, what's going on at what time. Right now we're at the par 3 6th here, still in the morning session. And then this afternoon we're going to bring you the remaining groups that we haven't caught so far. And of course that run down to become champion. Who is going to be the 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final winner? We're going to find out this afternoon. Final group teed off at 11:30, so 20 minutes or so ago. We're going to stick around for another group. We've so far brought you 7 of the 15 groups so far, so we're sort of getting closer to the halfway stage of having covered the players. We'll get another group in, maybe another 2, depending on how far away everybody is. But you've got the leaderboard up on screen. In fact, I can just see them. I think they're just off to our right now, about to hole out. So they're going to be coming through very, very shortly. So don't worry, it doesn't look like you're going to have too long to wait this time around. But whilst we do wait, let's go back and hear from one of our partners. Glenn Muir have played a vital role in everything that we do on the Trilby Tour. And we can take a quick look at their autumn-winter range for 2023. Roll VT. There we go. That was Glenn Muir. We're still just waiting. We're going to stick around for one more group to come through before we head back to the clubhouse to grab a spot of lunch. And we will have covered 8 of the 15 groups. And we're going to get out on the course, cover the rest off in the next broadcast. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Then we're going to bring you that rundown to see who is going to be the grand final champion. All the stories as they happen live. All of the action, every emotion captured live here on the Trilby Tour. Stick around with us, don't go far. We've got the next group coming through very shortly. Just pop that leaderboard on screen for you whilst we do hang around and wait. And don't forget that question that we're asking everybody as well. We do want to know where it's better to play golf, with the Ryder Cup round the corner and the Solheim Cup having wrapped up just the other day. Where's better to play golf, Europe or the USA? Do drop us a comment below. There's no right or wrong answer, it's purely opinion. However, Europe is the correct answer. I'm only joking. You put whatever you like. And show some support for the players as well in that comment section. If you're watching it live sport now, please do hit subscribe to like the content as well. It really helps us be able to bring you live golf so you can watch it completely free. As you can can see we really are live, because if we weren't live, we'd have loads of players around all the time. Could stick around for one more group before we go back and get a bit of lunch here before we get ourselves ready for the drama of the afternoon stint. Now, the fifth green is just where the advertising board is, the Trilby Tour board, the Motor Caddy and the Glenmuir's just off to the right. Here they come now as well, so we've just timed that to perfection. If the leaderboard's up, let's take it down, because we do now have Group 8 just coming through. Harrison Brearley, Martin Crichton and Catherine Millwood. Harrison plays off 13 out of Hillsborough. Martin's off 12 out of Flackwell Heath, just not too far from me. And Catherine plays off 13 from Darlington. Here they come now. It's Group 8, teed off at 10:20. We did a spotter hole in one hunting here on the Trilby Tour at the par 3 6th. We've seen an absolute perler from Robert Dreelan. Stuck it a foot and a half away from the hole. He is now the leader, of course, in the nearest to pin competition here at the 6th. There's another one at the 11th as well. We might get a chance to head up there. It's a cracking hole, it really is. But danger here on the right with a pot bunker. Nobody's getting close to that one so far. Only one ball has actually gone the other side, our side of the flag. Everybody's going a little bit shorter here. Very, very blustery. Sun is shining though, but it's definitely jacket weather today. We had storms overnight here on the west coast of Scotland, so much so that I wasn't sure whether or not we might have had a delayed start. We didn't. The action got underway at 9 o'clock this morning. It was wet, it was windy, but the players have been in high spirits all day, and quite a crowd following this group, as you can see. Group 8, Harrison Brearley, Martin Crichton and Catherine Millwood here. Group 8 of 15 in the 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final. We're underway. And it's a runner. It's going to trickle off the back. I was just literally saying we've only seen one our side of the flag, but that one's actually just trickled off the back edge of the green as well. It's in a solid position. It's actually, you could putt from there as well. Depends how confident you are chipping in. I'll do a nice little 7-iron bump and run from there. This one looked like it left the club on the right, and so it is. Yes, again, it's going to stop in a reasonable position. We're going to have Catherine Millwood now tee off. So, plenty of support coming in on YouTube as well in the comments section. Please do get your comments in too. We can see, and as you can see, we will put them on screen as well This is an interactive show. Stop, stop, stop. Great shot there by Catherine Millward. She finds the dance floor. It's the best of the bunch here at the par 3/6. They're going to make their way down. Yeah, best places to comment are the YouTube channels. We're broadcasting to Golf by Darwin Escapes, the YouTube channel there. We're also on ours, Live Sport Now. That's as if you are watching there, please do hit that subscribe button. I know I keep saying it, but we are bringing this free to air for you. So all that we ask you, just hit that little subscribe button. It just means you don't miss any golf. Don't worry, we don't spam you or anything like that. It just means when we go live, you've got the option to watch it or not. If you don't want to watch it, you don't watch it. If you do, great. Just means you don't miss it. Of course, we want you to watch it. Yeah. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far today. We're at the first tee from 8:45 this morning. Now we're at the par 3/6 this afternoon. We're going to be on the back nine, bringing you as many of the groups as we can. The plan is to cover every single player. We've done groups 1 through to 8. This is 8 right now. There's 15 in total. So this afternoon we'll cover off those other groups. And then we're going to bring you the race for the Trilby Tour Grand Final, the trophy. Who is going to take the title? You are going to find out today, and you are going to see it live when it happens as well. Sorry?
I say I'm safe back here, he's not going to film the blown over, so.
Oh, go on. Great effort. What an effort.
Steady.
Not bad.
Right. Rope like there.
Yeah.
When you turn round into that wind, it's so hard. Yeah. I don't know what's winning, what's scoring like on that looked.
No.
Scoring good? No?
I haven't looked for a while.
No.
Last I saw it was Mukherjee was leading.
All right. We played yesterday, wind and rain, it were awful. We played yesterday afternoon. Couldn't even walk it. We were coming at you. We were like, come on, let's just go. Great effort.
Good effort from Catherine there. More love on YouTube as well in the comments section. Do keep them coming in. Just show them on screen. Do like, share as well if you can. We're live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and LinkedIn across Trilby Tour and our network at Live Sport now. Big thank you to our distribution partners, the likes of Today's Golfer Magazine, Women in Golf Magazine, India Golf Weekly, Northern Golfer, Golf North Magazine, Golf South Magazine. I could go on. Big thank you to everyone being part of the Trilby Tour 2023. But it ends today. Oh, come on. That was a lovely up and down. Beautiful. I think that was Harrison. I think. You have to forgive me. So Catherine Millwood drops one in. And the final player in this trio here at the par 3 sixth. In it goes. Good stuff. We'll just have a quick chat over here actually, shall we, and just find out how things are going today. Let's just jump in there. Don't disappear. How's it going out there today? All right?
Yeah, it's fine, thank you.
Yeah. What's been your best hole so far?
This one probably.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
we've come here at a good time, haven't we?
Yeah.
How are conditions affecting things?
It's very hard out there today with wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, very hard.
Yeah, right, look, you guys crack on because I know you've got a lot to do. Thank you very much. Sorry, that was Harrison Briley. A bit of love for Martin as well on social media, Catherine Millwood too. We are going to go for a break. However, do stay tuned because we're going to keep the live leaderboard on screen for you, so don't disappear. However, we will let you know we're going to come back out on course. That will be this afternoon. We're going to catch up with groups 9 through to 15. Every player will be caught live at some point. They will have some airtime. If you've got a friend or family member who's in the opening 8 groups or so, they will have been covered so far. Well, that's not to say we won't cover them again a little bit later, but the leaderboard will determine where we go later on in the day. I'm going to go back to the clubhouse with Leo. I'm going to get a coffee, maybe a spot of lunch. We'll be back out on the course this afternoon, but here's the live leaderboard. Don't go far. See you soon.